The Alapa Foundation, which is what our organization is called, or the acronym is TAF, is a nonprofit 501c3 organization that we established in 2009 to focus on educational resources and expanding those resources for the San Diego student-athlete community. What we do is we focus on children K through 9, and we have a very integrated focus in regards to supporting academic improvement via, of course, baseline tutoring on California course subjects. But more importantly, what we focus on is a social-emotional curriculum and the implementation of those skills such that the kids are learning as early as possible how to offset some of the elements that can bind us and, if you will, slow us down mentally and physically when we're talking about athletics, so that they can work through those, have good conflict resolution skills, and build a well-rounded sense of themselves. And we do that through our enrichment instruction program that we offer both in a group setting and also in an individual setting. We find that it depends on the child and depends on what the parents are looking for and what we have to work on. But in all cases, the student athlete is just an opportunity for us to capitalize on already existing critical thinking skills, already baselined social fundamentals, and what we do is just grab all that up and really put a life skills spin on it so that their improved candidacy for college by the time they get to college application age groups is very seamless, it's very informed, and it's a pleasant opportunity and experience. Well, I think like all nonprofit organizations, one of the main things that we focus on is our fundraising events and opportunities. In reference to being an IRS 501c3, we of course have implemented limitations on how much, of course, our founders can provide the organization. And so we're very dependent on our community relations and very dependent on assuring that we establish unique relationships with other institutions and identifying funding opportunities and potentials where we can. And we find that the best way to do that is to communicate and connect with both the San Diego community and our local community within California to assure that we really capitalize on the appropriate use of our funds, build on those opportunities to build more funds through partnerships and fundraising events, and just disseminate our mission and our vision, and hope that other people who are also passionate about education can chime in and support what we think is a worthwhile resource, not only for the students and families, but also for educators, for coaches, and for the school systems that, of course, are suffering as it is. So we broaden that outreach through our resources, but certainly expect that our financial challenges are offset by good planning and good community relations. Immediately, additional funds, the first thing that we think of is, of course, how we can better improve the current staff and programming that we have. We have a very unique and very extensive interview process because our enrichment instructors are individuals that are current California certified and credentialed teachers, and so we also request that they have specific characteristics and attributes such that they can provide, I think, very seamless support to our student population or participants. So the main thing we would do, of course, is to build on that. The more qualified teachers that we can bring into the organization, the broader the outreach that we can launch for the students in the San Diego County area or abroad. And it really is a function of asserting, however, that we have continuation and we have a solid foundation for our students so that there's consistency with which they're receiving that message. So additional funds would really allow us to do that, in addition to, of course, improving the resources that the student has on their side. Not all kids, as one would assume, have access to computers that are readily available at all hours still. And of course, considering the economic downturn that we've had and that, of course, parents and teachers and community resources are dealing with, one of the things that we would do with that, of course, would be to improve on the educational resources that we can make available to the students in the program. As a forward-looking goal, I think one of the things we really aspire to reach is an opportunity to where we're sufficiently funded such that we can decrease the cost and hopefully one day absorb the cost of simply providing the resource to the communities that are interested in participating, and you know, really moving education towards the perspective of it being a privilege and something that everyone should have the right to, not so much only available for those who can afford it or that are able to manipulate systems. We really, really want all kids to have access to the resources that we provide.